Hi guys, welcome to my channel.
Welcome to the YouTube page, Iammyahj. I hope that you stay. Subscribe to her today. Then you should hit the like, change your life with the good vibes. Leader of the new school with that old school vibe.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're back with a new video. This is gonna be a makeup video. It's a recreation of a makeup look that I was wearing on Instagram the other day that so many of you told me that you loved. So let's see how best we can recreate this look for you in an easy way that you guys can try it. Okay, be sure to like this video, leave a comment down below if you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching in advance. No, I'm putting on some primer on my face. I use the ColourPop All-Star Primer. I'm not going to be showing you the products in this video because it's not really a tutorial. It's more of a get ready with me. And I am actually trying to go on the road right now. So I'm just like quickly breezing through this makeup look. So rubbing out the primer on my face. Primer helps your makeup to stay on longer and look more mattifying and smooth, more even. And even though girls see mood, we just need the primer to make sure there's no dents, no holes, no bumps in the complexion. Eyebrows next, yeah? So I'm gonna go ahead to brush my eyebrows with a spoolie. I brush my eyebrows in an upward direction so as to allow easy drawing when I'm filling it in with the pencil. I originally tried filling in my eyebrows with the pencil, but it wasn't really working. That pencil is not my fave, to be honest. But I have a pomade, and the jar fell and broke. So I'm gonna be like winging it with that pomade shortly. I'm gonna replace the pencil with the brush, and I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows using the pomade. I am outlining my eyebrow with the brush, and I am just following the natural shape of my eyebrows. I only do that for one brow because my other eyebrow is not really the same as this one. So I have to ensure that I do one and then match the other one with that one. I think everybody have a problematic eyebrow, so I don't think that's new. But yeah, girl wants some nice eyebrows, so she's gonna check the mirror over there to ensure that the eyebrows are even. Then I'm gonna go in with the spoolie again to shade the eyebrows properly. Basically just like buff out any products that's sticking to like the hairs on my eyebrows and the skin beneath it. Then I'm gonna go in with concealer. I use the regular LA Girl concealer. My own is in terrible shape because my dog chewed it up, so I'm definitely not showing it in this video. But we're gonna go ahead and carve out the eyebrows. We need nice clean lines when we draw in the eyebrows. So we start at the beginning here, and then we'll follow along the arch of my natural brow, and then we carry it downwards. Yep. And that is basically how I conceal my eyebrows. I think I usually refrain from doing my eyebrows on camera because it takes forever. But here we go. This is how I achieve my eyebrows. I'll do a tutorial, an eyebrow tutorial soon when I feel confident enough that my eyebrows are, the bomb diggity. Right now, I'm just a rough it through life like everybody else. More while they're cousins, not even sisters. Cousins. Couple times, well, them don't even related. So I'm gonna consistently check them in the mirror to ensure that they look somewhat related. This might take a while. Once I've cleaned up the underside of my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with concealer on the upper half of my eyebrows as well. And I am going to just clean up the lines, taking it across my eyebrows and down to the line below so that I can have a sharp edge on my eyebrows. This is a tedious process, I think. Then I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush. The fluffy brush is to buff out the edges of the concealer that I've just used to carve out my eyebrows. I'm doing this to allow for when I put on my foundation that color of the concealer blends in flawlessly with my foundation. So I'm just gonna buff that out all around the edges. If you realize I'm not touching the parts of the concealer that's closest to my eyebrows, I'm just buffing that out across my lids and across my forehead where the concealer fades out. I am gonna go in with a base for my eyeshadow as well. For me, I use a foundation base and not actually an eyeshadow base, so it's really just white foundation, like Blanca white. It looks kind of brown right now because there's concealer on the top of my eyelid as well. So I'm just gonna blend that out as soon as I carve the semicircle on both my lids. I'm also randomly turning up in this video because I'm listening to music. Probably Afrobeats. I don't remember what I was listening to, but I was having the time of my life. I was. Look at me. Ha! Yeah. So if you're not listening to music when you're doing your makeup, I don't know what you're doing. To be honest, you need that energy so that you can have a flawless face. I'm gonna go back in with the fluffy brush. I'm gonna buff out all the concealer that I've just added to my eyelids, as well as I'm gonna buff it to blend it in with the concealer that's already on the upper half of my eyelid and my eyebrow bone. Once that's smooth enough, I am gonna go in and I'm gonna set it. I'm going in with good old faithful Sacha Buttercup powder, best setting powder hands down. That gives me the finish I need every single time. I'm going in with the fluffy brush and I'm buffing out my entire eyebrow. I'm setting everything, okay? Every single thing. Everything that has concealer on it, I'm pressing the powder into it. I know a lot of people use like excess powder to set. I don't. I just press the powder into whatever it is that I'm trying to set, unless I'm baking. More turn up, more turn up, more turn up. Yeah, I'm gonna go do this eyeshadow look. Now, this eyeshadow look is an eyeshadow look I saw on TikTok. It's also the eyeshadow look that all of my friends told me I look smacking in the other day, and it was super easy to do. So this is how you do it. So you're gonna use two colors, which is the two colors I pointed out. You can also use one, but for me, I wanted the edges of the color to look, kind of like more pinkish than purplish. Watch me fight to get this thumbnail. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna put purple eyeshadow on my eyelid and I'm gonna pack it in with a flat brush. I'm gonna pack that into my eyelid. I'm trying to get as much pigment as possible. Whoa, the phone died. But let me just pause right here. Basically what I did was I used the flat brush. I packed in as much purple eyeshadow in a semicircle over my eyelids, right? My auntie screamed Jody in my background. Whoa. Anyways, then what you do is you brush out the outer corners of the eyeshadow look. So, and you don't touch the middle, you brush out the corners. I'm gesticulating as though somebody could actually see me right now. But that's how you achieve the look that's coming up right now. So you can see me buffing out the outer corners now. And that's when I add the second color, which you don't have to. But I'm going with like a lighter color, a more pinkish shade than purple. And I am blending the outer corners of that purple eyeshadow. That is how I get that two-tone look, or almost like a color transition without actually doing it. You could possibly use one color. You could possibly use just purple and then not touch the centers the same way and just blend out the edges, and it should look the same way. Once the eyeshadow is finished, I'm going to go in with foundation. I use a mixture of foundations because, I don't know, one doesn't give me coverage and the other one doesn't give me color. So I use this ColourPop foundation I have along with this Black Radiance foundation that I have, and I am pressing that into my skin with a foundation brush. I don't use a beauty blender to do my foundation. I am just more comfortable using a brush. I sometimes use a beauty blender to bake or set, but I am very dedicated to using brushes for my foundation. It gives me the finish I want. I'm using good old LA Girl concealer, and I'm gonna highlight my face so that I don't look like a nightmare or a daymare. It was daytime. So yeah, I'm putting concealer beneath my eyes. I'm also gonna put it down my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead. So that's how I highlight my face. I'm clearly also going off my rockers because I dance me I keep. I dance me I keep. And while I'm doing that, I'm reverse contouring my face. I put concealer around my lips because I have a very prominent mustache. She always out. She out daily on a regular basis. So you cover she with little concealer, yeah? And then you go in with a beauty sponge and you gently pat in that concealer into your foundation. This is probably gonna take a while. I'm really obsessive about how I look when I put concealer or whenever I try to like contour. I'm not no contour like specialist or anything. But I know for a fact that if you don't highlight your face with a lighter shade after putting on foundation, you look a hot mess. That's facts. Anyways, yeah. So we're buffing out the concealer. I try not to move around the product a lot. What I try to do mostly is buff out the edges of the product because really the concealer is for coverage. You're not supposed to like have it all over your face. I'm taking it up along my brow bone there as well as in the corner of my eye all the way up to my tear duct. Then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do the same for my nose bridge, trying not to buff out the concealer itself, but just to buff out the edges where the concealer is supposed to blend in with my foundation. Then you pull out Sasha again. Sasha, she needed to ensure that it's not a slippery slope when that concealer goes on your face. Once you press that into your face, you can let that sit for a while. Personally, I don't like baking for long periods of time because I come out yellow and I don't like looking yellow. So I put it on. I press it in as much as possible. Sometimes I press it in to the point where there is no excess. And if there is, I dust it off with a fluffy brush, which is what I'm doing right now. Brush, 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 more brush. Yeah. Then we're gonna go in with the same purple eyeshadow. We are gonna do the same thing that we did on the top half of our eyelids to the bottom half. So you add some purple eyeshadow and below that you add a little bit of pink. I've not been wearing falsies for a while because I feel like my eyelashes has grown tremendously since I've been putting shea butter on them at night. So why not wear them if you have them? And a little mascara goes a long way. Please ignore the fact that I'm putting mascara in my eyebrows. They're wild and we need them to lay down sometimes. Everything's wild up in this, clearly. Look at me. Now, this is the newest thing that I've been doing in my makeup routine. I've been blushing the hell out of my face. And not just with blush, but with eyeshadow. I use two colors from the Bretman Rock Lit palette that I am absolutely obsessed with. And I just want to look rosy as hell. Maybe almost like I have flu or like I'm coming out of a freeze or something. But that's like my new thing now. The aim is to look like Corona just kicked me down. Like, me need to look sick. Okay? Like, I have flu, nose, cheeks, jawbone, everything just rosy. Okay? If you're not red, if you don't look like strawberry shortcake, you're not doing it right. I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules. Okay? So that's the goal. Forehead, chin, anywhere. Anywhere I feel like I need to look pink. Okay? Then I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. I'm gonna use She Got Money from the same palette. And I'm gonna use a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna touch like small areas of my face that I want the light to hit. So like the tip of my jawline, my eyebrow bone, my nose bridge, maybe my cupid's bow. Those places that you really want, see, the light to hit. Look at that. Ding. Glowella. Look at her. Okay. So that's it. Once you do that, hurry it along, lady. I'm trying to finish this voiceover. Yeah. So once I've highlighted my face and I feel like I look adequately like a light bulb, right? I am gonna do my favorite thing aside from blush, which is lip gloss. I took off my head tie because, I braided myself up. Tutorial coming soon. Not likely. But yeah, I did my own braids and they came out great this time. Second attempt. And I am gonna put on my lip gloss so I can look bussin' for you guys. Yeah? I use a wipe to wipe the excess foundation on my lips. Then I'm gonna use a lip liner just to carve out the shape of my lips so that, lips can look plump and nice. Yeah? Once you do that, you blend that in a little bit. Some people use a brush. I just pop, 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 pop. Get that looking matted, and then some lip gloss. Shout out to Heidi Cosmetics for this bomb ass lip gloss that I need a new one of because that shit's shiny. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna do setting spray. I'll use a ColourPop setting spray, and that is the finished look. My auntie screaming again. But I'm done. I'm not making this over. Look at me. I look great. Yup. Yup. That is the finished look. Now we're finna turn up one more time. Look at my face. Wow. Thank you for watching. Whoa. Bye.
What the hell is beauty mode? What does this do? Oh damn. Okay.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Bye.